What's up, y'all? I'm back with some new Backstage. First of all, Backstage is back on. I don't know what this is. This is like the mid-season premiere. I have no freaking clue because we went on the mid-season finale. So I guess this is like, is this season 2? I don't know if this is season 2 or not, guys. But we back with some new Backstage episodes. And I'm pretty geeked, as you guys can see, because we left off on Carly being a freaking slay. First she was slaying, but then it was like you trifling at the same time. So I'm like, could I even trust you with my own friendship, Carly? But she had to do what she had to do, and I don't care. And she told Vanessa. Vanessa told her, and that's all that happened. Nobody was watching these kids. Nobody's parents was there. Obviously, Denzel's parents, Julie's parents, everybody's parents wasn't there. I never see nobody's parents like at all, except for freaking. No, nobody's parents except for Bianca. Bianca's parents is the only person that come, or her mom is the only person that come. And I'm just like, nobody else got parents. But let's start off with the review recap. It was like, okay, so Aaliyah, she was leaving, she was slaying. She had to go catch a cab because, like I just said, nobody's parents come to pick them up or nothing. She had to catch a cab to I don't know where. I guess she had to catch it to the airport, wherever she was going. I have no freaking clue. But you know, she was like, there's big and small choices that define you as a person. So Carly was doing her thing. Julie's dad was about to roast her, like, get here now, my child. He was about to roast her. She got roasted when she got in that car. Denzel was like, oops, my bad. And she was like, and this girl was like, stupid. And I was like, Jesus freaking Christ. How did he even get in touch with Julie's dad? Even the principal couldn't even get in touch with Julie's dad. And he's the freaking principal. How did Denzel get in touch with her dad? Her parents. Anyway, so Vanessa was all crying and stuff. Bianca was like kind of looking at Jax. They had all these different scenes going in and out. Then, you know, Aaliyah was like, well, you got to take a leap of faith even when we don't know where we're going to land. And, you know, she left. She started driving off the miles so late. She been standing out there probably talking for like 20 minutes. And he's so late. He now just running out there. So then the cab ended up leaving. Then it said 2 weeks later, I saw a new name on the screen. It said Arnold Pinnock. And I know we're going to see new characters because they just got through filming about like a month ago. Maybe a month. Yeah, they just got through film like a month ago, and they just got through their little summer tour thing. That was really cool that they was doing. I've been watching it all throughout Snapchat and stuff like that. And throughout this week of weekdays, we are going to get new episodes every day until I think Friday at 6 o'clock. I don't know when that's going to end, but I guess it's like a week premieres, and it's going to be at 6 p.m. here on my, you know, at my time, West Coast. I don't know, like, what academic on East Coast, guys, but you guys go check that out on your TV listings. But yeah, so Bianca went to Jax. You know, Miles was like, she was like, how you doing? And you know, he was like, I'm good. And Miles was like, I'm great if you want to ask. I'm like, shut up, Miles, you always got an attitude about something, like somebody's supposed to come up and tell you something because you mad at yourself because you let Aaliyah go or whatever. But cool. Anyway, so she's like, I miss Jax so much. I almost texted him 100 times, but she's not no stalker. And I was like, she could have just texted him, but okay. And they only got 2 weeks off, and I'm like, do they not have summer there? Is summer, like, does summer not happen? Are they still in spring? Are they like, okay. Anyway, so Bianca was laughing at all his jokes. Mr. Park was like, okay, you're gonna do roll call. He ended up crossing Aaliyah out. Bianca and Jax, they was talking and stuff like that. You know, no, Bianca and Mouse was talking, and you know, he was like, well, you have heard from Aaliyah? And she was like, no. Then Jax was like, I like Jenna. Bianca was about to tell him that she liked him, but he liked Jenna. So it's like, okay, I wasted my time. Okay. He liked Jenna. So Vanessa cast coming off in a week, we thought. She was like, you know, she's not excited to see Carly. Carly came with that smoldering look like, I'm better than you. You broke your leg. Be quiet. Then Carly was like, I was nervous, you know, to come see Vanessa because she hasn't seen Vanessa. Out of the weeks Vanessa has been in the hospital, she has not went and seen Vanessa. And I'm like, okay, savage. I see where she's going, because she did tell Vanessa maybe she could have sent the card or some flowers. It's not like Vanessa cursed her out that bad to the point where she couldn't send some flowers or something, but I guess she's about to cut her off completely because this is ballet and you don't play in ballet because they're savages. So she has not seen or said anything from Vanessa when she was in the hospital. So it's just like, whatever. But yeah, she don't even feel guilty for not going to see her in the hospital. That's the thing. She don't feel guilty. She don't care about her feelings or not. She don't care about Vanessa's feelings. She don't feel guilty, and that's good. You don't feel guilty. Go on, Carly. Meanwhile, Vanessa had everybody around it. It was like, oh my God, hey Vanessa, you cute, you cool. Oh my God, I'm so glad you back, blah, blah, blah. But Maria was there teaching. I'm like, where's Mrs. Hillswell? Did she just take Mrs. Hillswell's job, or like, what happened? Then Vanessa, she wants to do some exercises, but Maria was like, have a seat and take notes. We're not going to talk about this again. And I was like, ooh, okay. Then Scott's the new student body president of, you know, student council. So with Julie gone, she's like in head charge now. And then she wanted this semester to be so fun. She looked so good. Kid was DJing. And they can have a dance party every Friday, all the dancers at lunch. Denzel was so mad. He was like, where is this? You getting this student council money from? He said this is unacceptable. He was so mad. Basically, he's just mad at himself because he know that that's what happened. You know, Scott was like, what's wrong, Denzel? He was like, this is not a nightclub. This is a freaking school. And I was like, it is a nightclub. Calm down. So she was like, you know what? He was like, you know what? You being irresponsible. Do you know how to balance a budget? Do this and that. All this and all that. Delegate. And she was like, look, I've been on the student council for 2 years, stupid. Longer than you. I'm about to freaking roast you right now. She was like, okay, I don't care. I'm going to buy the shirt, pay for the shirts myself. So he was like, oh, well, it's only one way to get you out. I'm going to impeach you. And I'm like, you going to impeach the freaking president? Like, how you going to do that? How are you going to do that? How? Sway, answer me. How? Anyway, so they was practicing again in the dance room. Sasha was telling Vanessa that I guess he said Mrs. Hannah, but I don't know if that's even Mrs. Hellsworth. But Mrs. Hannah got arrested in Tijuana, but Maria was like, no. She wanted to get her master's in college, so I'm teaching now. So Vanessa, you know, she was like, ha 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 ha, they can't do the routine without me. Ha 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 ha, I'm so happy. But come to find out, Carly just took her spot for that whole practice routine, and she was like, maybe they can't do it without me. So yeah, it was getting real spicy up in there. It was really spicy. Bianca started writing her music notes to a broken heart because, you know what, she was heartbroken. Mr. Park was taking away the instruments for the assignment, and you got to find items around the school and create your own rhythm, which was really cool. But then Bianca was like, you know, like, I cannot be paired with Jax, but then she ended up getting paired with Jax and Miles, so Jax got this sweater on that Jenna freaking knit him. Miles was like, I'm glad she's a good dancer because she can't sweater for nothing. And I'm like, Miles, like, who you think you're talking to? Like, you don't know if she can not sweater or she can dance, but like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, but yeah, so I like Mr. Park. He's a good teacher, you know what I'm saying? When Miles lied that first time, he called his mama and called him out like he was his own daddy. And I think that's a good teacher. Mrs. Hellswell, she ain't even know nothing about nothing but them ballet dancers. The principal ain't nothing. He just mean. And it's just like, I don't even know where any other students are, basically. Because Julie was teaching an art class. So I don't know what happened. But Bianca, she was looking real down and all that. Then she saw Jenna and Jax, and they was all cuddly. Then they sat next to her at the table with Miles, so they wanted to get some more work done. So they started making them cool beats. Then I don't know where Jenna just started dancing out of nowhere because they was making the beats. And then Bianca was like, she almost threw up. So Miles was kind of suspect. He was like, what's wrong with Bianca? Meanwhile, Carla's like, you have to stay in formation. And Vanessa was like, no, you got to initiate movement. Let that air out your chest. And Carla's like, why don't you take notes and don't give them? Did Vanessa want some ice for that burn she just had right there? Because she did. She got a cast on. She's hurt. And she's getting freaking roasted. I cannot believe Carly said that. It's like, does nobody hear how these kids are talking to each other in school? Like, dang, that's really bad. Anyway, Sasha got a new cute haircut, which I thought. And he was like, you shouldn't be mad at, you know, Carly, be mad at me because I told Maria. Then you shouldn't be mad at me either because I was just looking out for you. So she's like, no, I'm still furious at Carly. But she told you the biggest gossip ever in the school. She told you and she broke off my trust. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, my cat's coming off in a week. But come to find out, she freaking threw her whole crutch on the floor like she didn't have to go pick that back up again. Her cast is coming out for another 6 weeks. Sasha was like, okay. Because her freaking ankle, it wasn't a clean break, so it can't heal. It was broken, I guess, in some pieces. So it was really bad. So now 6 weeks without her cast, with a cast on. That's like a month and 2 weeks. And she still might not be able to dance. So it's like, okay. It's really, these kids go through it. I mean, they are really, really going through it. They are going through it. I don't know. I got it. So then Sasha was like, it's not your fault. And she's like, it is on my fault. And I was like, I mean, yeah, they did tell her. I mean, it's not like nobody pushed her, but yeah, they did tell her, but she was still trying to fulfill her dreams. So it's like, you know, what was she supposed to do? I mean, you can either try to take your shot, shoot your shot, or you can just sit on the bench. And do you want to sit on the bench? Or would you have regretted sitting on the bench, so you really got to shoot your shot, but you might regret shooting your shot because you shoot your shot and your ankles are broke. So it's really a weird situation here. So yeah. Meanwhile, Scarlett, I mean, Kit was like, you gonna freaking impeach Scarlett? That's my sister. What's wrong with you? So then she was like, is it the wrong person? do you just want Julie back? What's wrong with you? And he was like, it's all her fault, you know. I'm just trying to protect Julie's legacy. So she's like, don't pick on my sister because you feeling guilty. And he was like, can I? And I was like, no. What's wrong with you? No, you can't. No, you cannot. Anyway, so Bianca went to talk to Miles, and she was like, you know, duets are better. Then they was hoping that Aaliyah frees up while she was on tour so she can get sent back to the school. I'm like, you want her to lose her job. Like, did they not get no phone numbers from anybody throughout that whole school? Like, can you not call them and be like, hello, yeah, how you been? Or can you not FaceTime on Instagram? Like what? Anyway, so she wanted Jax to be kind of jealous, so she wanted Miles to kiss her. And I guess to see if Jax like her and all that, but I don't know if that's gonna work, because then Miles was like, did Jenna get mad at the moment between you and Bianca? That's what he told Jax. So then he was like, what are you talking about? Nothing's going on. And he was like, it was a time when I did like Bianca, but now I don't. I'm totally into Jenna. So then Miles was like, oh really? Yeah, that's not good, because then Bianca went to talk to Miles, and he was like, I have a choice, either break her heart or give her hope. And he gave her freaking hope when he lied to her. Like, don't he know that line is gonna work? It happened with Aaliyah. Now Bianca might move away. Like, no, now Bianca's gonna look like a fool. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, Denzel, he ended up ripping up his petition in front of Scarlett. He was like, I'm mad at myself. So Scarlett's like, well, you can't cry in a corner, little boy. You should try partying way more. It's fun than impeachment. Partying is way more fun than impeachment. And it's not like really a party, and really they just like holding a little thing for lunches and all that. So it's like a little lunch soiree, to say it the least. So yeah, so Scarlett and Denzel, they ended up partying together. It wasn't even Friday though, so I don't know why they was having a dance party not on Friday, but they got these cute new t-shirts. So then it's like, oh my god, they back. So freaking Bianca and Miles ran thinking it was Aaliyah, but it was freaking Julie. Julie came back. Julie was there. It was like, oh my god, what the heck? I don't know if her parents are going to let her come back. I don't know if her parents are just letting her be there. I don't know what's going to happen. I guess I should have known this since Kyle Legend was already shooting for season 2. I should have known that they was going to keep her on the show. Or like they wasn't going to do nothing bad to the character. So hopefully her parents let her stay there, because she really do good at that school. And whatever school they had her at before wasn't good enough for her. So yeah, I hope that they do that. And that was the end of the episode. Miles was pretty upset that it wasn't Aaliyah. I'm like, how do you think it's Aaliyah? Like, what is Aaliyah going to do? Catch a freaking plane and get there? Like, no, Miles needs to stop acting all sassy and getting mad at other people and stuff like that because of what he did. Like, bruh, you did that to Aaliyah. You got sassy with Aaliyah, and Aaliyah left. She left you. She left you in the whole school. She didn't want her education anymore. She wanted to go make money. Okay? But guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. This backstage is going to be lit. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next episode. And bye.